All right, let's move on to true or false. Has the home gym community peaked?
I definitely think the growth is stalled. I don't think it's going to. Uh, it's on the decline. I think at the very least it'll remain consistent. And if there is any growth, it's just going to be slow trickling. And obviously we're past the COVID surge, and that's, I guess, I haven't really given too much thought into that, to be honest. But if I just had to guess, that would probably be what I would guess off the top of my head.
I'd be curious to see if we can actually get metrics on the size of that community. I feel like we have a couple clues here and there. So we have people that are on the home gym Reddit or people that are on the home gym Discord. And then there's a whole bunch of people that are on both. And so it's really difficult to get a bead on where people are, or like how many home gyms there actually are in the area. It seems like it's stalled, but home gyms are also one of those things where once you get into having a home gym, most, from what I've seen, tend to keep with the home gym. So that number is going to probably surge up, like you said, Mark, because of COVID, and then just kind of maintain for a while. I'd be curious to see if there's something else that causes it to start rising again, or if it just stays status quo. But I like to think optimistically that everybody wants to have what I have behind me.
All right, I guess I am all doom and gloom. This thing peaked in about 2022 when the demand was the highest because of the vid. I don't want to say the word. I don't want you to get canceled. However, unfortunately, it's just getting smaller. The market for home gyms is just coming down, and you can see it on Facebook Marketplace. There's a ton of junk on there that people are just getting rid of all their equipment that they never used. And what happens is when we look at home gym community, we're in it. We're in the weeds. We love home gym stuff. Most users, they get their power rack, they get their stuff, they get their workout routine, and they're done. They don't need to look at more equipment. They're full up. And if you look at a lot of YouTube home gym creators, check out their views. Their views are down. The reason is, in part, there's a lot of reasons behind it, but one of the major reasons is people aren't as interested in the home gym community as they were. And obviously with all the gyms opening up, a lot of people are just kind of want that community feeling of being at a gym where they know people.
Yeah, and I think another big reason for the stalled growth is just these equipment prices. Just continue to go up. If there is going to be any sort of increased growth, I think it probably would be with someone like, I don't know, like Amazon, making like a strong push, or weight plates and some of those items that are really expensive to ship. Something would need to give to make make that a lot more affordable. And I mean, just my 2 cents there. Even Titan and Rep. These days, they used to be known as more budget options, but these days, really can't find anything on their sites that even competes with like the Amazons, the Dick's Sporting Goods type of things. And
Yeah,
I mean, you look at Rogue Fitness. They released the Manta Ray for $1,000 plus shipping, and Rep Fitness was probably loving that because compared to that, their $600 Blackwing looks like an affordable catch.
Yeah. I think that was the point I was going to make before moving on to the next topic. Was I think a lot of it comes down to the price, and I think the cost of goods is as high as it's ever been, and if it can go down, I think that's good for the overall growth potential. But if not, then yeah, I think it's going to probably stall. All right, cool. Good feedback. Let's move to a non-true or false question.